Hey, it's Brook. What's going on? I've got a chord I want you to consider learning, and I do have some steps coming up that you'll need this chords, but I want to give you some time to just think about it and absorb it, which it takes me time when I have a new chord or a song or idea. I just have to kind of let it simmer a while. So let's just do step one. It's an E9 chord like this. Kind of a bold sound. So that's 12, 11, 9, 12 for frets. That's a D, F sharp, G sharp, E. And those intervals would be a flatted 7, a 9, a major third, and a root. But I'm not going to reveal the next steps. I'm just going to kind of string it along here for a while. But if you'd start with your ring finger on the 12th fret of the 4th string, followed by middle finger on the 3rd string, 11th fret. Again, you've got a flatted 7 and a 9th. Pretty hip. Throw in the major third. Kind of a modern sound, isn't it? And then we'll add our pinky on the 1st string. That's the root. 1st string, 12th fret. Now if you built it backwards, you could start with pinky on the root, index on the major third, middle finger on the 9th interval, and ring finger on the dominant 7. Because to make a 9th chord, it's closely related to a dominant 7, and it is major. So a dominant 7th would be root 3rd, 5th with a flatted 7. And then the 9th interval, we just add that 9th. So it's a kind of a stack of notes. We are leaving the low root out, but if you wanted, you could strum it if you mute the A string. Now, normally we think of 9th chords like this. Kind of a James Brown funky thing, or for blues, disco, whatever, or down here like an E7 with this F sharp added. But again, just do me a favor and think about that chord if you want something to do, and I'll come up with step 2 pretty darn soon. But I'm gonna give you some time to just think about that, because it did take me some time to understand what that chord is gonna mean, and it was taught to me by Eddie Angel during the pandemic, and we had many fun online lessons, and he reminded me of this chord several times before I absorbed it. So he was kind and patient enough to talk me through it. So that's what I'm doing with you. I'm just spreading the kind of joyful good news that Eddie was kind enough to share with me. And that's going to be a movable shape, but I'm not going to get too crazy. I'm going to cut it short, and I'm going to go see a movie. Groovy. They call me Groovy Hoovy. You know that, don't you? All right. See ya.